Wah, 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 wah. Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Back like Cook Crack with more sauce than a Big Mac. It's your boy, Manny Fresh C Mac.
It's great, bud.
Miss Cat.
BT. BT's, you know what I mean?
God damn. Okay. Man, we just having a little fun tonight. As y'all see, the title is Why Can't We Be Friends? Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Facebook chat was going ham today, and we're gonna touch on that in a second. Man,
I missed it.
Yeah.
Nah, you should have seen it, boy.
But it's a backstory to it, and I have to tell you when we get off.
Okay.
But yeah, man, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Four Kings Podcast, ENT, Facebook group chat. Man.
Yeah, definitely got to join the Facebook group chat.
Shout out to our player partner. You know, we got to give we keeping your seat warm over here. We waiting on you to get back. She just got back from Puerto Rico. She talking about it was a business trip, and now she done had the little boy at the cabana bringing her what drink is that? The Mai Tais? Yeah, yeah. She was out there.
She was getting the business.
Getting it. So shout out to Jay. And man, another thing is we gotta shout out one of our followers. She was a guest. She experienced some really dark and unfortunate event about 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Candy. You know, you got our condolences, and we hope that you have a speedy recovery.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I had to update you on that. I meant to get with you on that one. But man, we're gonna get right on into it. So, you know, why can't we be friends, right? So we always talk about, you know, relationships and the male-female dynamic, Mars versus Venus, and you know, too often I think we get too in depth with our conversations that we start missing certain points. So we gotta scale it back, revisit it, because you know, this thing like soup. If you'd have missed it the first couple times, that seasoning and everything is settled at the bottom, but you heat that thing up, that flavor done really locked in, you gonna enjoy it more as the days go on. True. So a lot of people fumble the bag majorly, and it's mostly men. We do this. We fumble the bag in a major way in the beginning of relationships.
Or drop the ball.
Fumble the bag, drop the ball, have you
same thing. It's all the same.
Put our foot in our mouth. You know, I can't even. You know, it's just so many things where we make that mistake and end up either in that friend zone or end up out the end zone on the outside looking in. Like it's just so many things that happen. So in talking to women, and we gotta, you know, this is why I love having Kat here, because we can ask from a woman's perspective. So Kat,
what triad?
We gotta talk about the friend zone. Now.
What my nigga triad?
Oh, shots fired.
Nah, ain't no shot, man. What my nigga being in that friend zone, that safe zone.
But Kat, so when you talking to a guy, right?
Yeah.
What would you consider to be like? Tell me how you end up categorizing him into the friend zone. Like, okay, so yeah, me, you know, of course there's
see, it's not too many people. It's not too many of them get to meet me.
Oh, presidential Cat.
It's not.
I meant the name, not the I meant her name, man. I meant her name.
We're
It's
gonna
not.
kill all these puns now.
I'm just saying, if I actually come from out of my comfort zone and meet you, then that means, our conversation had to go, really well. Like, our content was good. There was a steady flow of conversation. It wasn't no, like dry, stale moments where we sitting on the phone like, hello.
Gotcha. Be like, are you still there?
It was an awkward shit.
What you doing? I'm on the
Yeah.
phone with you, nigga. What you think I'm doing?
You know what I'm saying? So conversation is a really key thing for me. Like, can you hold a conversation? Can we talk about something? What are we talking about? Is it worth anything? Is it going to add some kind of, value to me in any type of way? Who are you as a human being, as a person, as a father, as a son, as a, family member, a friend? Like,
Okay.
all these different type of things play in.
So she vetting correctly, basically.
Oh yeah, cat gonna vet. You know what I'm saying?
I think that leaves leaving the door open for, well, depending on the type of niggas you're talking to,
Mm-hmm.
like that leaves the door open for a nigga to give you that representative that sounds so good.
But it's not really him.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of times women ask questions, but y'all don't ask them the right way to men.
So give me an example.
God damn.
Are you married?
Okay.
No.
Nah. I got one for you. I'm gonna make it even worse than that. Are you single?
That's the worst question. I didn't even want to go there. I was trying to make it
You're right about
difficult.
that. You're right about that because I have gotten to the habit of asking. I don't just ask if you're single. I ask you, is there someone out there who thinks they are your woman?
Mm,
That's a good question.
Okay.
that's a good way to
Is
ask it.
there somebody else who think they in a relationship with you?
And that's
And see, that's still 50-50 because
But again, when you having that conversation on the phone, you can't see reactions. You can't see. You rob yourself of all the reactions. You rob yourself of
True.
all the ways you can tell it's a red flag. Because I can manipulate you easy if I can text you.
Yeah.
yeah, but
I ain't taking
again. So I'm gonna shift gears on this one. See, what Kat is saying is that first of all, getting her out of her comfort zone, meaning she gonna give you the representative in the beginning, and it's gonna be some conversations and some questions asked.
Mhm.
But I get what Ray Bud was saying about asking the correct questions, because I don't truly believe anybody's ever single.
Mm-mm.
You right about that?
Not while you dating.
Yeah, you know,
You got all your little options. You playing.
there you go.
Yeah, you play on the field.
Some people got a basketball team. Some people got a football team. 53 or 15. So, depends on
Some
what type
people
of team
just
you
got
gonna
a
be
little hand of cards.
There you go.
on. At least that's what they tell you.
What if-
At least, that's what they
I
tell
think when
you.
you're dealing with somebody like
Yeah.
first dating them, like you just thinking about the people that they are seeing or talking to and like in their face immediately. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's always those ones that pop back in the picture here and there, in and out that you got
go ghosting and then
Yeah.
I remember
Hey, big head.
dating. I guess
Come
I
on.
call it date. I was dating a little chick, dealing with each other, and next thing, like she just disappeared. Came back a week later, like nothing happened. Hey, what's going on? No, bitch,
So-
was your phone broke? or
You
something?
see, yeah. I done had that.
So
yeah.
of course,
That's
I know
weirdo
exactly what it
type
is
stuff.
at that point.
Right.
And my
Yeah.
thing is, well, I mean, you was cool, but I
What's
didn't
up,
like you
Trey?
like that. You could have told me, and it would have been cool.
Yeah.
Because now I'm going to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, when I was in dating mode, it was horrible because at this point, oh, that's how you want to do it? Let me show you how you really do it.
And see, that's where you have growth. Like right now, if you are talking to someone and that person like just disappears, like say for a day, 24 hours, you ain't heard
Mhm,
nothing, they ain't got no text back, ain't got no
mhm.
call back, have a conversation about it. Like if you really feeling this person and you liking this person, like okay, if we're gonna move forward, that right there is and it's no dice with me. We
But-
can't do that.
Boys gonna play it like it wasn't no big deal.
But
But
see,
then you,
They don't.
but honestly,
They
at
don't.
a dating stage, at a dating point, you're not supposed to trip about stuff like that, though.
yeah, but see,
Because of the
y'all-
fact that that's a little bit on the we talking side.
But I'm gonna tell you what she said. Keyword: if we feeling each other, we liking each other like
Mhm.
that.
If you on the phone with somebody every day, a week or two, for hours here and there, calling,
And
they
then
know
you just
they didn't
drop-
got it
drop the
time to
mic.
where they calling on your lunch break and all that stuff. And the next
Yeah.
thing you know, you just gone for a day, and then you pop back in like, "Hey, what's up?" No, nigga, was you in county? No, we're not gonna breeze right by there. No.
Like you didn't just went and go missing.
Like, nigga, where you been? Like,
Man.
what's up?
It didn't change from the sweet
That's how I found out
conversation to the
somebody-
hood conversation.
Hello.
Now you just a nigga.
Yeah.
A situation like that is how I found out somebody was engaged.
Mm.
It had me all in this man's house, driving his car and
Oh,
everything.
Lord, she trying to get
Well,
So let me ask you this though.
48 hours.
In that situation, in that type of situation, would you much rather her stick around and still continue to feed you the image that she was feeding you before she disappeared?
Well, I didn't give a damn because I didn't believe shit she was saying.
Yeah, she went out the
But
window
it was just
anyway.
How it happened, my thing is like, as a person, she was a cool person. So I was
Right.
like, we could have been friends. It would have been cool. Like, I don't have a problem with that. If you got somebody, that's cool. I don't want to interrupt nothing. But for
Mhm.
you not to say anything to me about it, I'm
It's
not gonna
weird.
fool with you because that
if
can
you
put
lied
me in a
about
messed up situation.
and not only that, if you lied about that, it's something.
What else you gonna lie
There you
about?
go.
But you lied about your whole
Tree.
fiance.
Yeah.
I can be at your house laid up like I was doing at that time. This dude
Yeah.
pop up, I shoot him. Oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yep, because the cops ain't gonna see it that way.
But
They
see,
ain't gonna see it the innocent way of her manipulating you into the situation.
but here's what I think gets missed a lot of times. So those people that pop in and out your life for in the course of y'all talking, right? They sit up here and they have other people they talking to too. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I've always found it very funny how people can play the side. And what I mean by play the side is they play their position. So they're like, well, you got to do, I understand that, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I just want to be a friend.
Nigga, that's I just want to fuck. So anytime you gonna give it to me, I'll take my portions. That's all it is.
But it's actually some
what-
people who do put you in that box and you stay in that box.
So what do these different terms mean? Like, what does it mean to be the girlfriend, or what does it mean to be the woman? Or if a dude say, I want to be, your nigga, like what does that actually truly mean? Like, what are you saying?
So, first
It's
of
gonna
all,
mean whatever you want it to mean to keep peace when he talking to you. That's
I
all
was,
when you're dating. That's all that is.
Okay.
I was just gonna go Pac. Pac said what the perfect definition of what nigga was.
I know.
I'd rather be
Okay.
your NIGGA.
We get drunk, smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you love me, baby. You need a thug in your life.
The busters ain't loving you right. Hey, you got me over here.
So that's he gonna talk to you. He gonna, oh Lord, he gonna
What?
keep at it.
What happened?
Your boy Tree, he back at it again. He gonna say, "Cat, I wanted to be your man."
That boy hit you with that. Whose song was that? I wanna be your.
Zap,
That zap.
Yeah.
Hit you with that zap.
What's up, Reno?
Reno.
But yeah,
Tree,
Just
cut
do.
it out.
I wanted to
Cut it
love
out.
you from head to toe. Boy, you better cut it out. See, let me
Cut it
tell you
out,
something.
Tree. Cut it
That
out.
boy he done came from Zap to Mario.
Right. But the thing about it is, I think when people make that decision to put somebody in the friend zone, you have to be able to respect that. And then you have to understand this too. You can't really have a full-fledged relationship until you understand the definition of what a friend is to that person anyway.
Correct.
Because a friend to you might be we just strictly platonic. A friend to me might we friends, and from time to time let me get in that box. You know what I'm saying? Or
Lovers and friends.
So
Mhm.
and I read a couple articles on this, and it was like actually 2/3 of successful relationships started out as friends
Friends.
first. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like people will be in the friend zone for like 2 years, and then they finally get that shot, and then be like, "Well, I never knew you. You think I did all this stuff because I just really like doing that stuff?" No, I
But
was trying to.
I think it tend to turn, because you do have some friendships out there that years go by, they end up together. Then you got some friends that years go by and they still friends. And they end off that way. Like they, at the wedding of the whoever, the opposite that's getting married, they end up actually being your friend. But I think it turns when like you're around somebody. Because we can not have any type of attraction to each other at first,
Mhm.
but then we get around each other each day.
Okay.
And even though I have a significant title in your mind, like, oh yeah, he's my friend, I don't never look at him like that. When you're around somebody every day, something happens to where you start to see them different.
Yeah, that could be negative or positive.
Yeah, it go both ways. And often when
What's
that
up,
happens,
Marsheed?
that's how the friendship comes from a friendship to something else, because then that vibe change, that connection change.
Mhm.
Because then, oh damn, now I realize he makes me feel so good, to hear him, or she makes me feel so good to hear her. I gotta hear from her every day.
Mhm.
Then it comes from that to now we always chilling, we always talking. Then it comes to that, and that curiosity comes in. And when that curiosity comes in, you know the saying, curiosity kills the cat. Sometimes it tear that cat up.
Yeah, but sometimes it can go the opposite direction too.
Yeah. Because then it can be like, oh, now I know who I'm in a friendship with. It. This dude just gets on my nerves, or this woman just gets on my nerves. I don't got no,
Yeah.
But often it end up turning out into the opposite.
I had a couple of female friends that I was just cool with. Like, it started off initially with me trying to, like, of course, she looked good. I want to knock it down.
Right.
But after actually getting to know her and like actually talking to her, becoming like good friends with her, it was like we both agreed, like, we don't need to fuck around. And I was like, no, it's cool. I know so much about you now to where you don't even look the same to me.
There you go.
That's how I'm like, yeah, no, we cool. I wouldn't even touch you because now I know like who you really are, and you a cool friend, but I know it won't work past that.
Exactly.
It's like I even know from that point to be like, I know if I knock you down, you gonna act crazy like you did with that nigga over there. And it might be worse. So I'm
because you've been that way.
because I didn't heard all the stories.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse because you'd have been there.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah.
And a lot of times
gotta
people
be-
are afraid to take that step past the friendship because they're afraid of the after effects. They're afraid
that's
of
the thing.
actually losing a friend
Yeah.
because y'all done jump.
Mm,
Jump ship.
Like that.
Good
Yeah.
point. Good
I
point.
thought me and this girl thought we was madly in love with each other. It was like high school or some shit. And we kind of figured we had one encounter, and then it was just like, you know what? This gonna turn bad. And I'd rather have you as a friend than an ex-girlfriend.
Wait a minute. Was it
I ain't sure.
You know, it's three other mics over.
Oh, okay. All right. You know.
He had to find out. That story is getting too good.
Yeah. Be like, wait a minute, that sounds a little familiar.
Hold on, I know you. Hold on, let me see who this is.
Wait a minute, hold on. Because when you that's what happened when you know
Yeah.
somebody over 20 years. Y'all get the
Yeah.
ask, well, wait a minute, man, was that? Hold on, let me.
Was that Rashonda from back in the day? Nigga that was trying to get from you from the snack machine?
Because I was trying to shoot at her. Now,
Nigga just turned out of nowhere. You hit that?
So a lot of people don't even realize when they in the friend zone too, and then the moves you got to make to get out the friend zone. So the question that got posed today was somebody who was clearly friend zone. It was actually a scenario. And so basically what happened was they are, and this is what the question was asked. So when you trying to, holler at a woman, get to know them and everything, and I don't know if it was done, via Facebook or some messenger app or whatever, right? But basically it was like, how many photos, pictures, videos will be too much in the beginning, and like when is it too much, and when should you actually be catching the hint? Hey, she's just not into you, bro. Like,
Boys do not get it.
say,
And
man.
there's some females
Yeah.
that don't get it either.
I agree with Ray, but on that one, some people just don't
Some-
get it.
Yeah.
For some reason, a lot of niggas have this mindset of, all right, she got me in the friend zone. Nigga, that mean go harder.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
Boys be on
But
some
sometimes that be
shit.
because of mixed signals. Like when you have a lot of
But
you
that
have a
be-
lot of friendships, if they got mixed signals involved, it's kind of hard for that friendship to even go
I'll-
past a certain
Well,
stage.
I'll say that, but sometimes niggas just be on some, I'm trying to fuck and I don't give a fuck. That's
I'ma
what
say
boys-
Most of the times,
boys
niggas be on.
be on some either I'm fucking or we fucking. And like, bro,
that's kind of right, you know. Yeah.
That's rapey, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
you-
But
But
what,
then you do
You're
have
a rapist
women that
at
give
heart.
you do have women that give mixed signals. Like, I know this nigga like me, so let me go ahead and tell him bring me some food to the job. And she gonna sweet talk the nigga.
no, but see, she already, when that happens,
But you can't
it's certain things that be red flags.
Ask my boy,
actions
tell
speak
me
louder than words.
You're right.
Like,
But check this out. So red flag number one, you done asked me to bring you this food up to your job, right? How do I greet you? Who the fuck? Oh, here we go. I bet this tree. Four Kings podcast.
My nigga,
I did.
I
yeah.
appreciate you. I fucking appreciate you, bro, because I forgot about that shit. All right, so the reason
Oh, shit. You
why,
just put yourself in the goddamn.
bruh,
Go ahead.
bruh. So okay, the reason why I posted the question, right? I'm not gonna blast nobody.
Thank you.
I'm not
Please
gonna
don't. Please don't. Because I
say
had
no
to get
names.
I had to get the
Yeah,
tea.
we ain't trying to end up where you normally go at Facebook.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be
Hey,
Facebook
bro,
jail,
look,
but
hey, bro, look, I'm calling from YouTube Academy, so we good. Now, okay, so I'm gonna try to break it down like this. So
Okay.
you interested in the female?
Mhm.
Y'all been on a couple of dates, but you ain't get the skin fit, right?
niggas say the skin.
the skins, yeah.
You ain't get no skins, bro.
School dates.
Okay.
So at that point, now you're trying to entice the female with pictures, videos, etc., shit like that.
But who
That's
likes
where the
that?
base of the question was coming from.
So I gotta ask Tree about, you said a couple dates. That signifies two. Was it more than two?
Hold on, I can't speak because it's not my situation.
Yeah, shit.
It's not my situation. I don't know. All I know is from what was told to me and why I had posted it, it was a couple dates. And the shit like the other pictures started getting out of hand. Like the nigga started sending videos of him fucking fruit.
Oh, damn.
What?
Niggas on some other shit.
And
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
that
just like-
went the opposite way. Like y'all said, sometimes it can go bad.
Listen.
Serious.
One minute
So
you
that's what
telling
I
them.
was like.
Mm.
That's why I tried to make the question like mild as hell to generalize it.
Right, right,
'Cause I
right.
know it's a lot of motherfuckers like, yeah, okay, so
Nigga say
let me
fucking
ask
fruit,
let
bro.
me ask that, right? Let me ask that. Like so
Ask
you
Kat.
yeah.
Uh-oh, get on a tree.
What's going
So
on?
as many dudes that try to shot at you, how many times have you been surprised by a dick pic that you didn't ask for?
Oh shit.
Ooh, man, hold on.
We all tuning in, even people that's watching tuning in right now.
I already know the answer's gonna be relatively high because I
You
just
know what? But I don't necessarily, and I'm not going to say this for every woman. I'm not a woman who gives off the vibe that I want your dick pic in my inbox.
Doesn't
but hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Most
That's
women don't.
That's
Again,
correct.
Oh,
again,
Exactly.
again. We got a roadmap to tell us when to send a dick pic. We see this
I
roadmap.
remember that damn
We be
roadmap.
like,
before.
roadmap though.
It's actually, I'm gonna send it to you. It's actually a roadmap
You
to help
gotta,
you
hold on,
decipher.
You gotta answer the question because I know for a fact. Well, I can't say I
You
know for a
Oh
fact.
shit! Don't say too much, Tree.
I said,
He done shot a couple of pictures at
I
her.
said I can't. I can't.
I can't. Look, I will say this. It's
Only
probably
reason I
It's
said
been
for
a
a
few.
fact because
It's been a few.
it's been more than a few.
it's been a few.
It's been more than a few.
Okay.
It's been
So,
a few.
Just like, oh, he just sent me a
At what
picture of
point do you
himself,
tell
and
the
he sent
nigga-
you a picture of himself.
Right. So at that point, when do you tell a nigga like, nigga, I'm not interested? How you let a nigga down, or do you coach a nigga and say, bruh, like you could approach me in a different way? Like, what do you say to a nigga like that?
And that's my point. And see,
I think that's a deal breaker.
That's where it gets to that. I mean, you can answer
Go
the
ahead.
question, but what I was gonna say is when you were saying what you were saying, and what you were saying, sometimes it's the approach because a lot of women at least will be like, "Hey, thanks for the picture, but
Some of them just
Don't
I ain't even gonna tell you.
Or
thank
Some of them
you.
straight block.
or just be-
Block it.
You know what I'm saying? They have a habit of letting you down easy.
Yeah.
some of them.
Some of them, but the ones that's hardcore.
They gonna post your shit and be like, look at this food.
Send it in their little group chat. They have.
That nigga embarrassed like, oh, is that my dick on the bed? She roasting me.
I'm gonna help a bunch of niggas out. A lot of times sending a dick pic, you just drop yourself straight out the pussy.
Yep. Unless she asked for it.
Not only out the
I'm talking about
pussy, you
those
dropped
funny-
yourself out her
Right.
universe.
A lot of niggas think that, man, look, we all know.
Amen.
Except for I don't know about this online shit because I don't
Uh-huh.
deal. I'm married. I don't deal with this online shit. But I'm just
Mhm.
saying.
Hey, love y'all to death, man. I'm finna get back on the site and watch y'all go to work, man.
Got that tree.
So she was getting ready to answer that question. How she deciphered that and how she, I just had to throw that
Oh,
out there.
let me hear it before I hang up. What you finna
Wait,
say?
what that comment say?
that's
Miss
no
Powder, what you finna say, Miss Powder?
Listen.
Damn, he'd have called you by the last name.
If it is, I know. Dang. If it's something that I'm not receiving well, I'm definitely gonna let you know. I'm gonna, probably put a little red flag emoji and let you know the content of your conversation or that picture you just sent me. It's a red flag. Don't do it no more.
See, that was nice.
Well, yeah, that
That's
is
what
a
I'm
nice
saying.
way.
Shit.
I think she grew up, y'all. See, because the person I knew back then, cussed your motherfucking
This is
ass
very
down. Like,
true.
on the
Okay,
side.
then.
This is very true.
And so,
Very true.
and not only that, ew, why is it so ashy?
Right.
Did you at least lotion your shit?
Be looking at the whole. All right, Tree.
She
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. All right.
Bye, tree.
Man,
look at the picture. This nigga that sent me an ashy toe. Oh, that ain't no damn toe.
Oh my god.
That's his manhood.
That's
man,
not
I
too
guess
many though.
you deal with some of these females. That's the ones that's a little looser. Even some of them gonna tell you like, bro, you tripping. But then
Yeah,
you got some
yeah.
that like they gonna entertain the bullshit.
Like I think a lot of the ladies who probably get pictures like that are the ones who post like the half naked stuff with the
Nah,
I don't think it matter.
Mm,
And
I don't think it matter.
I don't think it
saying.
matter, but
I'm
she
just
she
saying.
touched on something. I wanna. I ain't gonna say I want to touch.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though.
wanna touch
I
it,
don't.
you know what I'm saying?
I've never been one of them dudes. Right hand to the man. I've never been one of them dudes to just jump out that window. But
See,
I don't think it matter. I don't think because I knew a lot of females, and every time I talked to them, I think they was like telling me that it didn't matter. Niggas just was sinning.
Yeah,
Some
boy,
dudes just
boy,
thought like,
bro.
if
boy.
I show her this, she gonna
She gonna
want
want
me.
me. That because niggas is
So
simple.
so Candy was telling me at one point, she told me all the dudes in her inbox or whatever, right? And she was like, some dudes sent her a video of him like stroking himself. I'm like, yo, fam, beep beep. And then the cold part about some of that be like, you got your Facebook
Customer.
profile picture up here with you and your old lady, whole family. You
And now
ready,
you finna
risking
sell
it
some-
all
for a piece of pussy that you probably ain't gonna get anyway.
Yeah,
Nigga, you
come
stupid.
on now.
Most likely not to get, because in order for that to actually work, she would have to ask for that first. Like
Right.
before it off the back, she would have to literally, because you do have women out there that'll tell you, shit, show me what you're working with.
True.
Not many, but you got some that's out there.
And I say in that case, niggas gotta be smarter.
Yeah.
Like, in that situation, she telling you to send it, come see it.
Look, I don't show it unless you know.
Yeah, you was the nice
I'm about to
version.
use it.
I don't take the gun out the holster.
That's what you like. There you go.
You was the nice version.
Marsha say
AME.
she gonna cuss you out and blast you. Amy running talking about I say I've seen bigger. Nice try though, and then block your ass.
Cindy.
Like God damn.
Yeah.
Look at that. Say, oh, here you go. We didn't call that. I've gotten unwanted pics, and I don't want any nudity or sexual talk on my media. There's just a lot of pervs out there. You are absolutely right.
110% right.
In the inbox right now, talking about let me eat your ass. Just off the muscle.
No good morning.
Like,
No.
Man,
Just dive straight in.
I promise you, all you really know, if you listen to a woman 9 times out of 10, you'll know whether she feels it or not, seriously.
right.
And I think if you fuck her mind first, the physical gonna come easy.
Ooh.
Right. You talking pimp talk. What I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm just saying.
But he right though, honestly,
It's
because
like-
women live in the mind.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, all of that niggas go straight to the sexual, but sometimes
They
all
go
you
kill
gotta
a
do is
K.
get straight
What's
to a
up, K?
female mind, and once you in their head, you ain't gotta do shit.
I had to put the baby down.
But
Hey,
that involves listening. Because
Right.
when you listen to a woman when she's talking, you figure out if you're actually listening and just not just I'm waiting for her to stop talking so I can ask her about fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually listen to what she's saying. If you listen to what she's saying, now you've gotten all the ideas of what you need to do
So
to get
Little
her
all
there.
real player.
If that's all you're trying to do.
I got a question.
Go
Uh-oh.
ahead, Kat.
How many of
Big
y'all get unwanted pictures? Are
I
they
don't
always
get 'em.
wanted?
I don't get them.
I've
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gotten
See,
them.
I can't ask y'all.
I don't get them.
Nah, I've gotten them. I got them before.
gotten them. That shit ain't cool.
Nah, look, I don't.
Hey, that is sad that it's the same with
yeah,
us.
let me
If we
tell you.
didn't ask you or we didn't request for nothing like that,
That
we
shit
just gonna look at it like, damn, what the hell is she doing?
Nah, then you go send a nigga to goddamn Arby's.
She's got
Got
the
the
meats.
That's the meat.
Be like,
Shit.
be like, check out. Ray Bud be around there. Man, I surely am hungry. Oh, she sending me a nice old roast beef sandwich. Wait a minute, that ain't roast beef.
You had a honey roasted turkey meat hanging from the bandage, bro.
Don't disrespect me like that, please.
Look at look here. I have never received a picture, a nude that I didn't either facilitate or throw out in the
Shit.
universe that I wanted a nude, or be like, yeah, send me the nude. Any other time, it's been straight, hell. And then, the only person I probably sent an unwanted dick pic to, she ain't gonna tell me now. She just gonna be like, so that's what you on right now, huh?
Yeah, that's in the pocket. That's you. That's
You made it not fun no more. Shit. Never mind.
you.
Going back to work.
Look, hey, look out now.
Say it again. Say it again.
If somebody send me a picture right now, I swear to God, I feel like I'm being tapped. Wait a minute, hold on. This is too
You ain't
easy.
never lying, nigga.
Wait a
Badger.
minute.
Hold on, it's too easy. Hold on. You know I gotta. No, me and my family go to the movies every weekend.
Be like, I'm posting pictures of my family faithfully. Look at, hey, I'm out with the kids now.
Line at the center, a picture back with you.
Nah, that's I don't think it's cool on either end, man.
Yeah, that's
Like-
correct.
But
Unless it's
But
communicated.
that's the world we in, though. It's all microwave.
Yeah, it definitely has to be communicated.
Yeah.
It has to be a mutual feeling that y'all are both in this element, in the inboxing or talking or texting or whatever it is you're doing. Like y'all both have to be on the same thing.
But as a single person,
Mhm.
if you single and you dating somebody, why are we sending pictures when we can go to each other's house?
Say, man.
Sometimes it could be
This is-
long distance.
There you go.
Or it could be like, say
Wait.
for instance, you at work
Like,
and she
Time
want to
out,
let
time
you know.
out, Time out. You ain't gone. You cannot just insert a comment after that and just try to smooth that over. She got body language. You got people on it.
Yeah.
She crossed her leg. Sometimes it can be long distance. I'm like, wait a minute.
Long
Is
distance.
this who
Hey.
you talking to long distance?
What do you say? She done the shit before. Nah, because sometimes like, uh-oh.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, shit.
I got a fifth of Cavassier right over there.
Nah, sometimes honestly, like it depends on what those two people are into. Because sometimes you got
Yeah.
people out there that no, I don't want nothing. When it's that time, shit, I'm just gonna come blow the back out, and then that's gonna be the situation. But then you got people out there that like to, be aroused, like, oh shit,
that's
she
your
sending me
woman,
that.
If this is we're talking about in the dating phase though. If this is your woman, that's
But see,
Yeah, but if you dating somebody and y'all have that chemistry, not saying that one person have
but
the
I'm saying,
chemistry,
even
but
if y'all,
both of y'all had a chemistry.
so I'm saying it's the difference between y'all just dating and y'all actually saying, "Hey, we're gonna be in a committed relationship."
okay, and that is very
And that's what
true.
I'm saying. Like if y'all just dating and you shooting pictures to me, I'm like,
But you
you don't even know
trying
if
to,
you're on that level.
Not if you got
I just gotta go there.
an agreement with that person on that level, like because sometimes you don't have to be like sometimes they do have situations out there where the two are not in a relationship and they know they're not in a relationship,
Correct.
but yet they still get
But that's,
physically entertained by each
that's what
other.
I'm saying. Yeah, you
Well,
already.
but- so Tree say, "Can I have some honey for them biscuits and thighs?" Lord, zoom in, please, baby Jesus.
I told you. I
So,
told you.
all right now, all right now.
Right, what I already told you, they're gonna be looking at that Trinidad thigh.
Leave them alone.
All right, and girls got a line nowadays asking me to nut in videos. That's why I got.
You know,
Hey,
somebody asked me that.
So it do be women wanting to see you bust a nut. I be like, for real? Y'all get off on it? Yes. I'm like, wow.
shit. That shit's crazy to me.
Y'all looking at me like I'm supposed to.
You the only woman in the room.
You the only lady in the room.
I looked
mean,
off. I ain't even go into that part of the conversation.
I'm not one of these ladies.
If anybody said that and looked at each other in the eyes, and it wasn't you, we'd have to start questioning folks right now. It'd be like, Ray
We
Bud
are-
said that, and I look at Ray Bud, be like,
Nah,
nigga, don't look this way.
Like y'all like that?
You so right. You so right.
But yeah, you're right, Kay. They do. They be out there. I'm like, for
Dang.
real? Be like, yeah, I just like to see it jump. Like, okay, but
My.
to even get to that point, because everybody don't get that privilege, right? You in the
Yeah.
friend zone. So what does it take to break out the friend zone? And honestly, I think it's
Most niggas.
communication.
Yeah.
I think it's time because a lot of people be around, a lot of men be, and no, well, I ain't saying me, both men and women be around there. Yeah, cat face. That's what he was laughing at. With the, so
I'm sorry.
getting in and getting out of that friend zone, what they say, be that shoulder to cry on and their dick to lean on. Be like, yeah. Be like, it's okay. You done mess with it. You see, if I was with you, I wouldn't do you like that.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
hit that line.
Lord.
That line come into play.
But
It's
see,
strong.
When niggas say that shit, you a whole ass nigga.
You hating.
Not
Or
even that. It's like, bro.
You pushing
Well,
yourself
women
further
do
out
the
by
same
saying that
thing.
I
shit
was about
though.
to say, that's why I
Women do
said
the same
people.
thing.
That's
Women
why I
do
said
the same
people.
thing.
Yeah.
It's vice versa. It worked both ways.
I had women pushing up on me when I was, with women and stuff, and I'd be like, look,
Long time ago.
I said when I was with women.
Okay.
Look,
I got you.
I'm not.
You know, I'm covering for you. I'm
So-
putting that warning out there to cover
Nah,
for
bro,
you.
Look at and be like, we cool. I can't jeopardize what I got for whatever this is or whatever you're trying to make it be. I mean, let's keep it a stack. A lot of times, as men, we'll friend zone a woman we're not even attracted to. It's easy for us to friend zone you that way, and she feel like she gonna wear you down, give you that Steve Urkel approach. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, he
So
gonna get
How
weak.
can you tell you've been friend zoned by a man?
By a man,
Mhm.
it's
Depending
almost
on how he
I
talk
think
to
it's
you.
different.
nah. You can't never tell, bro. Cause like so
I don't think do men actually friend zone
Yeah,
women like
yes.
that. But no, I
Yeah,
mean
yes.
like to the point where I'm just keeping her as a friend. I don't want nothing from her.
it's so I'm gonna say this.
Because that
It's
does that
normally-
really happen? Because I thought the friend zone didn't come from the opposite end.
Every time,
Mm-mm.
every time I've been in a situation like that, it was kind of mutual. Like,
There it is,
because-
Reno. That's it right there. That's it right there.
That side
The
up.
side hug. If a nigga hug, and that's what I was gonna.
Yeah,
that's the point
you
I
ain't
was
never
gonna get
lied.
to.
One on,
If you come bringing that lunch, oh, thank you, and get that side hug. Oh,
you out of there, son.
Yeah, you friend
You out
zone.
of there, son.
Four Kings podcast.
Nah, like I said, every time I've been
Bro,
in a
we
situation
just
like that,
had this talk
Oh,
last
shit.
week.
What you mean? We had this conversation last week.
Conversation last week.
What you talking about, Tree?
Last fucking week, bro.
What's up,
I
Tree?
put myself in the friend zone with you, bro, and you
Oh
knew it.
shit.
You talking about cat?
He ain't letting go.
I think you
I'm
better
letting
let
it
it
go,
go.
bro.
He wants some
She
answers,
just
Cat.
said, She just said, how do you know when a man puts you in the friend zone? How many times have I complimented you in a nice way? How many times I just sat there and just listened to your conversation and just make no other
Ooh,
type
I
of
think
move?
might want to reword that. He's like, how many times did I listen to your dry ass conversation?
Nah, bro, you about to say, man, if I know you did dry conversation, bro. Stop being a hater, bro. Our conversations was fun. Fuck what you talking about, T-Man.
Nah, I think that answers your question though, because like again, and y'all said the same thing just
What's
now.
that?
When the guy is constantly constantly giving you those compliments and
Mhm.
giving you those eye gouges, trying to insinuate, look, if I was your nigga,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just so sick of men. Hopefully not all men.
nah, them niggas be in there with them. Why would you let them do you like that? You know you deserve more.
Yeah, you
Man,
deserve
what?
way more.
I mean, you see how I get
Like,
down.
man, so why you choose this nigga, though? Like, what you see in this nigga? Like,
Yeah.
See, then you sound like a hater.
God,
I'd rather sit there
Really?
and let you tell me everything
Yeah.
about this nigga that's negative, and then just show you the opposite.
You be sitting there
If you
just
really-
glazing
if
into
you-
your eyes.
No.
And this nigga did this, and this nigga did that. That
Listen to
nigga
it all.
ain't shit.
I've been in situations where I can sit there with one of my homegirls and listen to everything that the nigga's doing wrong,
Right.
and I'm gonna give a game on what he's doing and why
Right.
he's doing it. And all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
In my mind, I already
right,
know.
so you just gonna
All I
tell
gotta do
the
is
game
just
all
listen
on
to
the
this.
internet. All right,
I mean, it is
everybody in
what
the
it-
world
Hey.
gonna know the game, bro.
Look, I got.
I think we didn't snitched ourselves out. They know the game now.
I ain't tripping.
Nah,
I'm
It
getting
ain't that.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. It ain't that they don't know the game.
niggas ain't patient enough.
Niggas ain't patient enough, and people don't listen enough. People think they got all the answers, right?
Mm.
Like you
That-
we drop
that is
gems
true.
every week. How many people tune in every week? How many people? How many people like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that? Right?
Promote this.
saying.
What
I'm
did
just
he say?
We drop gems, and if niggas start applying this to their life,
It'd be a
boy,
lot. They'd be a lot easier. They'd be in a different
Bro, I can
position.
show you how to find a wife, and I can show you how to be the biggest hoe of your life.
Oh shit.
Hold on, Dr. Seuss. Wait a minute now.
Man, bro.
Wait
Ray
a
Bud
minute.
got pimping
Hold on.
advice. Brought to you live. $24.99 a segment.
tune in live for this.
Because the
I
thing
got
is,
tune in live for this.
a lot of times niggas just don't realize all you gotta do is shut up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Just listen to this. All you gotta do is listen to it.
They gonna let you know everything you need to
and
know.
The same thing applies. Like if you pay attention to everything that she does. Just pay attention.
Very
Listen
much
to
so.
what she said.
Very much so.
It's the same thing when you having sex with her. If you want to keep this lady locked down, pay attention to her body, my nigga. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Or when she actually telling you something in the bedroom,
Nigga, just listen.
just listen.
Just
Oh,
listen.
right there.
Oh, right here.
Don't stop.
Not that nigga, that don't mean okay, I'm gonna flip you over. No,
That means stay there, nigga.
Hold
Most
your
of
breath
the
if
time
you was
they
about to
don't,
nut,
though.
you'll be
Most of the time
okay.
they don't.
Hey, the funny thing is though, when they say don't stop, 9 times out of 10, the nigga stop.
Yeah.
Huh? Nigga, I just said don't stop.
You gotta nigga concentrate. Concentrate, nigga. Concentrate.
But
Oh, because a woman's body will talk to you quicker than she will.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
True.
A woman's body will talk to you.
I get mad
When
at
she
my
get to
wife.
leaning on that arm too much, oh, you are so crazy. You are so that affection.
Man, I
Her
get
body will talk to you.
Body language.
I
is
get
a
mad at my wife
motherfucker.
all the time. I know you so well. You can come in the house and your eye, one of your eyes can look different than the other. What's wrong with you? What happened today? Man, you know, like just pay attention, nigga. It tells you everything.
Four Kings podcast.
Hey, C-Mac, dog.
What's up, Kang?
Why you say when you was with women like women no more?
Killer K on
Say, I was with women. Now, look out.
Here you go.
I was with women. Now I am with woman.
Used to be an E, now it's an A.
Ain't nobody pausing for nothing. I was over there like, hey, yo.
What you
I
say?
don't win no more. I'm delivering.
Hush.
You know, Marshik was waiting on somebody to say that.
Ah, she said finally.
I tried to smooth over there.
Hey, look at
Oh,
it.
God.
It was what it was.
Hey, he called that dog. That's the funny thing.
Crying, dog.
Oh,
But Kat, to answer your question with how do you know if you're in the friend zone if you're a woman,
Yes.
like get in a position where usually a dude will try to put some dick at you. And if you don't, like, then you're in the friend zone. Like, if y'all in the room
It's
together,
really that simple.
Yeah.
play video games and shit, and you like, man, you put your leg on his leg, he move your leg, like, you're in the friend zone.
Yeah, what you doing? It's hot in here. It's hot in here. What you doing?
You gonna rub my feet, man? Hell nah, move your feet. You friend zone like mother.
So I got true
Like, you know
story.
what I'm saying? You try to touch his shoulders and shit, rub his shoulders, he be like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, you're in the friend zone.
Oh, if she hit him with that. She hit him with that. Ooh, I've been in the mood lately, man. You better find a nigga to fuck.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying?
even
You
with
put your hand in
them,
his lap, you be like, watch out, dog. Say,
So,
Say, bro. What you doing, bro? Did you just call it, bro? Yeah.
you get hit with that, bro. You already know what it is.
well, no, because nowadays it's weird.
You talk about the kids.
Yeah.
Nah, you talking about that. We talking about adults.
No,
You get
because
hit with that, bro.
Yeah,
It's a wrap.
Finesse 2 times was dating Erica Banks, right?
Okay.
Shout out to Vanessa, man.
Okay.
He blowing.
He
He
is.
blowing up.
And he broke
Pause.
up with her talking about caught it.
See,
Keep going.
So-
Keep going. Keep going.
So he broke up with her saying she was too masculine. And she was like, there's no way. He said there's no way you should be calling your dude bro. But as an
No.
example,
hey man, she a South Dallas hood chick.
damn.
It's
Well, my
cool
girl
when they
not
do
calling
it.
me
It's a
bro,
matter when I
like,
do
no.
it. Fuck 'em.
No, because I saw somebody else talking about her like how she don't like to shave, like she's not real dainty. Like they have to make her look like that. Like she's
Wow.
because she go both ways.
Didn't know that.
And I think that she like
Oh, so she like
you
Kalani.
listen to her music. That was enough. But no, like
That's the problem.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, she got some stuff all right.
Oh.
But
I ain't gonna lie. For certain men, it's hard to love a woman that like got nigga ways. And I don't mean nigga ways.
Wow.
No, I don't mean nigga way. Like you gotta understand what I mean by nigga ways. I mean like the personality. Like
coming
like-
in the house, cracking the bed open handed, you good? Man, I had a long motherfucking day, man. Baby,
Nah.
what is you doing?
So-
Somebody
oh, you talking about somebody? Yeah, I hit that. I seen that nigga the other day, and I hit. You be like, hold on, wait, you what? You a nigga or you a female? What are you
like
doing?
that. I don't
Tree.
want that.
Tree,
No.
if you want a shirt, we got them on the site. I'll send you the link.
some boys like females like that because it just reminds them of the penitentiary, so they straight with that.
Yeah, but that's something about them boys.
Boys remind them of the penitentiary.
Them boys
it's
got
a
some
real
secrets.
woman.
I guarantee you, they got some secrets.
I always hit it from the back.
Nigga, are you gay? Hell no. He. You know the rest of it.
Oh,
I
fuck.
ain't gay. He did this to me. That be them niggas.
Oh,
So,
gee.
true story.
Oh.
I was when I was an intern at the Attorney General, right? So it was this chick that worked in the office. I was cool with her. We were close in age. She had just graduated from HBU, I think. So we knew some of the same people.
HCU now.
Huh?
HCU now.
Why is it
They
HCU?
changed the name.
Nah, it's still HBU Huskies.
Now they changed it, bro.
They for real?
This
Okay.
happened a few weeks ago. But go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
bet.
Now HCU.
Okay, so when she her degree say HBU. So anyway,
No more now.
She got to start over.
so we go out to lunch when I come up there and do my little internship or whatever, this and the third, keep it in G. And one day we go out to lunch, she was driving and she stopped the car. She was like, "Can I kiss you?" And I was like,
Nigga took a deep breath.
I was like,
That's the answer right there.
no, because
Awkward.
I know you do one. Two, they already probably speculating in the office. I can't give them what they want, and then I just can't do it. I can't. Like it was, I almost wanted to dap her up right then. Nah, we cool.
All right, bro.
All right, you good?
I give you that little peck on the cheek.
Hey,
keep it moving.
and she was fine too. She was fine. And if I wasn't thinking with the big head, thinking with the big head versus the little head, boy, I probably would have did it.
That boy would have dove in it.
But the other thing was though too.
But you gotta say your life, bro. You can't put people to lead it, bro.
Exact. And then not only that, but just like Ray Bud said, when you talking to him, you hear certain things. I'm like, see, I can't do it because I'm not going to put myself in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things.
Yeah, my last
Also,
baby
you
daddy
AKA,
shot
you
every
should've
nigga I
been a
was talking to,
girl.
but we should be good.
What'd you say, Kay?
I said you an HAN, bro. You embarrassed that girl. She asked, "Can I kiss you like a movie?" And you turn her down, bro. You know.
I feel like in a situation like that, if you got to ask, you already know the answer.
Yeah.
Because I never.
I ain't never gave you that type of vibe, so that tells you everything.
Yeah.
You say what?
Yeah, let her have that moment, bro. She was so vulnerable with you, bro. You
She
touched her
was.
feelings, bro.
And I
Like, you
felt.
gave the girl a compliment.
I felt kind of awkward, like no.
You should have did
That's how
it.
you
And
get
later
caught
on,
up
you should have been like, you know what? I just don't feel right about this. I just respect you so much. I
Right,
can't do that, bro.
right.
But now in the moment, she probably felt.
In that moment, she was like, "Fuck the respect, nigga."
You want to be taking them dorms, nigga. She ain't care about no damn respect.
But I'm gonna tell you the other though. The problem was though. Let me tell you what the problem was. She was after my.
What was the problem?
She ain't suck no dick. Okay.
Ah! Yeah, you eliminated yourself, ma'am. I'm sorry.
At that point, I was like,
Is that really a thing?
say, when I was,
Yes. Oh, Lord. Lord, you just didn't expose her characteristics.
but I was like, what, 19, 20, 20, I like 20, bro.
I got a homegirl to this day. She swear. She 40 years old. She swears she just don't suck dick.
And she
Might be telling the truth.
She got niggas, but she's single.
Exactly. You know why?
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna care.
And I be telling her like, dog, I don't care what you say, how good you think your pussy is, all of that shit.
Come on now.
Nigga go on some head. Now you may not be doing it, but somebody doing it.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Y'all
even lie.
just dating? Oh, somebody. Oh, he got him one with the Golf 3000.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I was in a situation right hand to the man. It was a chick I had met online.
We ain't gonna hold you, okay?
Appreciate you
you
calling.
calling in.
It was a
All
chick
right,
I met
man.
online. I ain't gonna even front. And we had a vibe. She had her own spot. I had my, we had a good match. And she hit me with that shit on the phone. Like, no, I'm just one of those. I am never going down on my guy. I just don't like that. So I respect it. I said, all right, I respect it, whatever. And I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. I tried that shit. I went over there. We got active. I left. Nigga, that next day I called her. I was like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Too many of us was raised by Pimp C.
Nah, but me.
Bun B.
Yeah.
MC
I never
Bobo.
hear no, I don't. No, I won't stop it.
Little
Straight
Kim
from-
and Trina.
Straight from the dope. I said it before.
Look, Kim and Trina was sucking everything.
You ain't never lied.
They
You don't know damn bitch.
You getting spit in your mouth and everything. You talking about Lil
I
Kim and
don't-
Trina?
okay.
Okay then.
Well, not Lil Kim. You use the wrong names.
I draw the line there.
Yeah,
So-
you.
Don't do that.
Don't
Apparently-
expose too much. Don't expose too much.
Apparently,
Don't do that.
spitting in the mouth is like witchcraft or something. That's
That's
what they
gross.
said.
Y'all can have that shit.
Don't do that.
That shit nasty.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm cool.
I
on
can't
that.
even hawk.
Oh,
Like,
I'm cool on that.
you're trying to get.
I mess around and do some shit like that. I'm gonna throw up on her right after I finish. She caught the loogie.
I mean, I'm not king shaming or nothing like that. People gonna do what they do. But
Yeah, that's,
in my
that's
mind,
you. That's your thing. Go. Hey, more power
it's just
to
my
you.
mind. I don't see myself ever respecting you if I spit in your mouth.
That's gross.
How
But
about,
that's just me.
how about putting a foot on the head?
I can't respect it. I can't Wesley
Putting a
Pipes.
foot on her head.
Wesley Pipes just put them Timbs on them hoes. Neck. shit.
So, hey, wait, what pleasure do you get that? What do,
Hey man,
oh shit, who is this?
Y'all
roughing them up.
Y'all watching.
That's what they. That's old
That's
school.
hardcore porn,
That
man.
was still tapes
Y'all
and
did that.
DVD.
Y'all watching that porn and stuff.
Four
Come on.
kings. Four kings. Who we got?
Nigga, you ain't lived until you put your foot on a bitch neck.
Hell no.
Who we got?
So how far is the line drawn? Kat?
Get your off this phone.
Why did she ain't gonna stop? No, you gotta answer him a question. He's
I
a
ain't
watch.
gonna answer
He's
this
a
time.
viewer.
How far back that line go?
Listen, from what they just got through saying, there will be no spitting in my mouth, and don't put your foot nowhere near my head or neck.
Just hit it with the Captain Morgan.
What is that?
One leg up.
Captain
Captain
Morgan.
Morgan. Come on, man.
I don't know. Mm-mm.
I mean, I know they
I
say
ain't answering that
they
question.
do say spit on the cat, but you can't spit on that cat. Okay, so just
Yeah, don't spit on me, nigga.
She cool with getting the spit on.
Depends on when you spit on her hat.
Don't worry.
all right.
She just don't want you to spit in her mouth.
There you go.
Most of them don't even
So-
mind.
so
You bet
what
they
you
even look
saying
pussy.
is-
You might give it a little.
I
Spit
ain't
is
said
the only
nothing.
fluid. Spit is the only fluid not allowed in your mouth.
Oh,
You know what?
Oh, we trying to see.
Well,
They say, do you swallow?
Hey,
hey,
Do you
hey,
have?
hey,
You know you
hey,
you knew that was gonna come out.
Look,
You
look,
talking about
I
Raybud?
don't
You,
think you have bush. It's
you
one
talking
of
about Raybud?
we got hold on. We got
too much.
we got
This topic too much. All right.
we will not be having that kind of conversation.
They said,
So,
swallow.
we
They want to know.
Facebook.
we
Spit
I
or swallow?
forgot you're part of Facebook. My bad.
we
my
can't
bad.
do
I'm
it. We
sorry.
can't do it. We can't do it.
Okay, all right.
No,
All
no.
right. I got the memo. I got the memo.
None of your business.
I got the memo. I gotta go.
He swallowed.
I'm about upside your head.
Come on,
No
now.
respect
Come
lost.
on,
No
now.
respect lost. Some people just like breakfast for champions.
She want full protein.
Now listen to him.
Look at
Y'all
her.
better listen to him.
Look at her skin, y'all.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Man, what the hell are y'all doing?
Hey, can we get back to this friend zone?
Why-
Time out.
How are you
Time out.
Time
out.
Pouring conversation.
We-
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
These niggas true.
This
Okay,
shit done
okay.
came from Four
I'ma keep-
Kings to one of them
So
old late nights.
why is it okay for us to swallow late nuts?
Ah, this
Tree,
nigga.
come on, man.
We're
But
gonna
they don't
talk.
take
Tree,
over,
we're gonna
bro.
talk about that next week, dog.
That's next week.
Because we come on
Next
straight on
week-
YouTube.
Next week's topic: 18 and older. Don't tune into this bitch.
Yeah. We'll
Ain't
talk about that
nobody
next week.
using no vulgar language. This ain't no vulgar language.
Yeah.
I didn't turn this shit to a sex episode.
Soon as I try to repost this,
This shit was supposed to be my friend zone.
flag.
He ain't gonna even
Flag.
know. He ain't gonna even know where to cut the clips at. And damn, we was talking about shit there. We was talking about this nigga saying nothing here. I can't put this shit online.
All right, Tree, we gonna holler at you later, Tree, because you over there getting us all off subject and shit.
This nigga done turned this to Four
Oh.
Kings of Howard Stern.
God damn.
All right. So basically, in order to really get out the friend zone,
Treat you our nigga, man.
It really take communication, it take consistency,
Mm-hmm.
and it take opportunity.
And a hell of a connection.
I think sometimes with women, all you got to do is show them how you're not as interested as they think you are, and that seems to make you more interesting to them. Like the more you play it off, like if you talk to me, that's cool.
But you know
If
what? I
you
think
don't,
that
it's
works
cool.
both ways.
It does, but a lot of times the women I'm saying, like if a man is in the friend zone, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And a lot of niggas, they problem be when they in the friend zone, they doing stupid shit like sending dick pics.
No.
I jumping the gun too fast.
They in the friend zone, and they know they in the friend zone, but
Right.
instead of them chill out, sit back. You can pick a brain whenever you talk to her, that's cool. But if you play it as if you're not as interested as she thinks you are, a lot of times they be like, women got egos like us. So it'd be like, wait a minute, this nigga think I can't have him if I want him?
Well, not. I would say this.
Yeah.
You agree? I agree.
Okay.
They have egos.
They do.
However, it's all in how you handle the situation. The same way that some women will friend zone a guy and straddle the fence, you got to straddle the fence back. And eventually, you know what they say, fences got to be mended. Hey, because somebody fence gonna break.
A lot of times, it's just like how women get dressed, and they say all the time, a lot of the women don't get dressed for the men; they get dressed to shit on other females.
That's true. That's the truth.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So,
So-
we got a woman saying that that's not true. But keep
But
going,
no,
keep
a
going.
lot
We're gonna
of
get back to it. We're gonna get back to
women
it.
don't give. You can have a man at home telling you all day you look good as hell, but as soon as you go out with your homegirls, oh bitch, you killing it tonight. That's what make y'all happy. But a lot of times,
Yeah, because he think he gonna tell her whatever he gotta do. Bless you.
a woman,
Right.
bless you, a woman will put a nigga in the friend zone because they think in their mind that I can do better than this nigga.
Well, that's not
Or-
always the case.
Or I want to see if I can do better than this nigga. Sometimes it just be that. In the other situation, it'd be like, I really don't like you. I don't know why I gave you my number. It could be some shit like that. But sometimes they be, like you say, straddling the fence, like, I might fuck with him, but let me see what else is around the corner. But in that situation, they just play it cool. Stop
Or-
smothering her and just go ahead and move on with your shit. And every time she call you, I'll meet him on the date. Let me hit you back later on.
Yeah.
And you call her the next day and talk to
'Cause
her like it's
From
nothing.
being on the opposite end, or it's that other option. He just so nice. Like a lot of women do not want to be mean to a guy that's actually like a nice guy, so they put him in a friend zone because
That's true.
Nah,
you know.
man, fuck all that.
Nah.
Tell me what it is.
No.
No, I'm saying that's how it's
Yeah.
supposed to be, but
I'm
sometimes that's how
straightforward.
a guy ends up in the friend zone because she doing something or did something and he was sweet to her. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh well, he's cool. When
But-
you hear that he's cool, he just got introduced to the friend zone.
But here's the thing. You have to be vetting and you have to be taking stake in your approach.
Mhm.
So if you getting to know this woman, right, as a man, and I can only speak to a man's perspective.
Mhm.
If I'm getting to know a woman and I do things because I'm nice and I'm thoughtful. If the way without a shadow of a doubt, she's remotely interested, is if you can have great conversation and connection and everything else outside of that. The very moment you introduce a sexual element and it's not reciprocated,
Mhm.
You already know.
you're in the friend zone.
Yeah.
You know it.
And at that point,
Yeah.
if your dick was out, you need to go on and put it back in.
Slide it to the side of the
Just go
drawer.
on, back it up. Because she's gonna straddle that fence now that she knows, like,
Oh, I got him.
I got him. And now
Now you paying $200 light bills, my nigga. You ain't even sniffed it yet, bro.
I don't know what to do. Oh, I got you.
That goes back to
oh nah, treat
Stay
cut
over
it
there.
out.
Stay over there.
Nah.
Let it go. 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 Let it go.
Let it stay over there.
Tree, turn the TV off. that you watch.
Pineapples.
Whatever you watch,
Pineapples.
whatever you watching.
So I mean, and I've seen women do it too. Because our homegirl had a dude pay her rent for 10 months. So it was like $900 rent. Ain't never sniffed it or nothing.
He ignorant.
I'm like,
Then he be off.
and I'm like, bruh. But see, again,
She playing the game with him too, though.
and some men be like,
Oh, I got a chance. Let me go.
I'm gonna spend this bread because eventually I'm letting her know this bread.
Now
ain't
she
gonna
started
bother
that
me.
fish because that's like when you go fishing and you throw that bait out there and they get the biting on it and you gotta pull them, and if you pull too hard, their line gonna break. So they straddled the fence
Let
because
me tell you something. Ain't nothing worth $9,000. Ain't no pussy worth $9,000.
There you go.
nah, hell no, ain't hell no.
You pay it because some niggas just ain't. They can't talk, and like some niggas just cornballs. They can't talk to women like that. Well, especially somebody like her ass, because she gonna talk over you. In that situation, he was a cornball.
Right.
You had nigga. You knew if you were paying attention to anything, you knew you had
Zero
you had
chance.
no chance.
Yeah, and then some of them niggas don't think they don't be wanting to lose that female because they still be wanting their chance. So they stick around and do the most dumbest shit to stick around thinking that it's getting them closer towards
Yeah.
smashing.
Bro, it's actually pushing you further back.
Yeah.
So here's another point. So everybody's talking about all these divorces now, right? That's the
Mhm.
Oh
divorce
man,
this,
it's a lot of
divorce that.
divorces.
Well,
Yeah.
these divorces been going on, and
They've
people
been
just
going on.
lumping them all in.
Mhm.
The one that brought everything to the head was Tia and Corey Hartley, right?
Why though?
Yeah.
But
Wow.
and we touched on it last
They're
week.
human.
But I'm gonna
just
tell
like
you why.
everybody else.
I'm gonna tell you, and I don't know if I said it last week. I did say it last week because we talked about. I said it last week. Us black folks love to see black folks winning in romance and in life in general because
Mhm.
the statistics ain't in our favor, right?
Correct.
So when we see that, we try to exemplify that. We try to emulate that. And now, if this is broken, that says something about my own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, well, but at the same time, you don't know what their personal situation was. And he was blindsided. She went and filed because she wasn't happy because they initially thought that he cheated,
Mhm.
which he didn't.
Which that's the first thing they.
But that's the first thing they go to, right?
Man, anytime you hear divorce, the first thing you're gonna be like, who cheated?
Right.
Yeah.
But she wasn't happy. Now, why wasn't she happy? Well, here's another thing about
Maybe
this.
she wanted Roger again. I don't know.
Damn.
No.
So when you start to think about that friend zone aspect, right? You go back. Here go Marshy talking about lies.
Oh shoot.
And then Tree said something about is it just smashing or is the dude trying to be a man? So, and then Marshy said, I need to know he finds me attractive. So here's the part about this. They were together in this relationship, I think like 14 years, something like that.
Long ass time.
And Ray Bud, I think you might have said this before, but a lot of times women don't pay attention if the man is happy. As long as they happy, everything cool.
But see, that's the thing.
That's
though.
true.
We've always been taught happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
True.
But now,
Both of y'all need to be happy.
Exactly.
happy spouse, happy house.
Exactly.
And in this particular situation, I believe the reason he was blindsided is because he probably did what he thought would make her happy. And at the end of the day, she's not happy.
Mm.
And he fell off into that friend role because lovers and friends. No, fam.
You gotta be loved.
I think Witch Column touched on this
partners.
before. I bet I ain't mean to cut you off, Ray, but I think Tyler Perry touched this before, like in a situation where I don't know if y'all remember the movie. Well, I know y'all probably remember the movie. Why Did I Get Married?
Mhm.
The second one, not the first one.
Mhm.
The second one when Janet Jackson character
Yeah.
was, they was supposed to be like, they wasn't happy. And then she whipped out the papers and he was looking like, damn, I'm getting a divorce. And a lot of times it'd be because one of the partners, like you say, is not happy and they're not really saying what they, are unhappy about.
But they had a whole situation where they had lost a child and it was a lot of turmoil
And
in that fictional thing.
I love how you did that fictional. You know, because when you said Tyler Perry, the first thing I thought of which movie where the light skinned nigga end up with the chick. I don't know because that's how his movies always. That's the narrative. It's always some dark skinned nigga.
Every
Running
movie, the
around.
light skinned nigga end up with the chick. Every movie he done made. Think about it. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Light skinned nigga end up with the chick.
and
Family Reunion. Light skinned nigga end up with the chick.
again,
Ain't nothing wrong with some Shamar.
the nigga started off as a friend. He came a comforter in a time of need.
Nah, he got cursed out in her time of need.
That's true. He really did.
And then she still curved him at one point and tried to go back to the husband, right?
Yeah.
That's that friend zone shit right there. That's it.
Face.
That's it.
But they got out of the friend. They got out of each other's friend zones because they got close and became, they got close to each other and they was comforting each other by being around each other so much because that's the easiest way to get out of a friend zone is when you're around somebody a lot.
But why she put him back in the friend zone?
Because a major event happened with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
That normally happens because, but normally it don't go like Tyler Perry movies. Normally the nigga be lying. Normally the husband be lying. He done seen this nigga. She got a whole nigga with braids over there. Oh, the doctor just told me I got stage 4. And the chick get all emotional and go running right back to the dude.
Yeah.
That whole situation was stupid because that boy, you didn't have a whole nother wife, a whole nother chick, and baby you had a whole nother family on the side. And
That's what they do.
you thought what was glittering
That
was
happened
gonna
in
be
real
gold, and found out
Green on the other side type.
Yeah, you found out it was just some shit with a couple.
So Kellen was saying the only reason for a divorce, in his opinion, is if you have a hardened heart towards your spouse, which basically resentment. And a lot of people, they'll file irreconcilable differences, right? But to be honest, again, we go back to what being the Ime Udoka and the Nia Long situation. You got to fight for your partner. And if you don't want to fight, then y'all need to be together.
Throw in the towel.
That's it.
Throw
And
in
so
the towel.
you should have even never went
Yeah.
down that road.
If you get to a point where you looking at this person, you like, I can't stand your ass. I don't even know why I'm still here.
God damn, that hurt me. And I don't even know you like that, girl. That hurt
You
me.
get to that point,
I can't stand your black ass.
you need to reevaluate, and y'all need to go your separate ways. And
Yeah.
that really,
Or
But
in a
really-
situation like that,
Come on.
be trying to figure out where did those feelings come from.
There you go.
See, that's to me, that's the biggest
can
problem.
happen too.
That's the
That
biggest
should
issue.
happen. Communication is the key, and a lot of the times we don't communicate. We just react.
Yeah.
Conversation
Yeah, we
ruling
talk
nations.
about women.
Yeah.
I'm talking about both.
Okay, because sound like you're talking
Number
about
3,
women.
be still, damn it. What are you talking about?
And again, if you are, here's the thing, that's the beauty in that.
Mm-hmm.
Older gentlemen, and a lot of older gentlemen, when you're around seasoned, experienced men, they're gonna tell you, don't find the woman that got the fattest ass, right? Don't find the woman with the biggest, the one that sets you all this, that, and the third. Find you a woman that you could still love through everything. Meaning, because at the end of the day, we know you're gonna fall in and out of love with each other. However, if y'all both willing to fight for it, y'all will come back and figure out a way to get back to where y'all were.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Now, you'd have to find a woman that truthfully wants you, versus one that feel like she needs you. Because of the fact that the one that truthfully wants you, she's going to find ways to want you through every situation. She's going to create excuses in her mind to want you through every situation because she wants you that bad. Now, the problem is when you have so many situations out here where people get married.
I'm sorry, Reno in the comments doing the fool, and so is Marshik. So Marshik gonna say she attested to what I was saying. I just want black love to last.
Right? Oh, goddamn.
And Reno gonna say, why I can't do that and add the ass in too.
You can, but you gotta have this. You gotta. But
the thing is,
communicate.
when you 9 out of 10, when you see these marriages that we see online, or we see Nia Long with old dude, or we see Tia Mowry with the dude, sometimes people get married and the person that they married is not the person they truly want. Because when you in a marriage and then the woman start wanting everything different or the man start wanting everything different.
Mhm.
Now I don't dress like this. I need you to dress like this because that's what makes me feel like I want you. Well, I don't do this. Well, I need you to do that because that makes me feel like he needs a whole nother woman. And sometimes people stay in a relationship even though they see those signs.
Mhm.
This guy, he can't stop sleeping with a lot of women. Okay, he don't need to be in a freaking relationship.
Yeah.
Unless he's with an open relationship type of woman, or a poly type of woman.
So,
No, I'm just saying, that's just an example of.
because I was saying that particular example, like if he couldn't stop sleeping with other women beforehand, then why'd you
Marry him.
There you go.
Because they still do it. They'll see all the signs and then feed into the lie. Because 9 times out of 10, when guys are like that, they still lie to the woman because they lying to themselves. They lie to the woman and say, I do want to be with you. I do want to be married. I do want to stay here. But they lying to themselves because deep down inside, every chick that walked by him with them cakes hanging out, he wanting to bash and mash and doing everything else and don't have the strength, the mental strength to avoid those type of temptations.
Then he need to be single by himself.
Exactly.
Can't just say that, Cat. Don't
Yeah.
don't feed into
I
that
think-
narrative.
Yeah, because if he's single, then he's not cheating on nobody. If he's single and he's smashing all these chicks, then he's not cheating on somebody. And if he do meet a
Don't
woman
get
and he
married.
tells her, but then again, if he meet a woman and he tell her, look, man, if I see something bad, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna mash on it, especially if I got the
Hey.
opportunity.
I love my wife, but Ashanti walk in this motherfucking room right now wanting to give me some ass. Baby, it was Ashanti.
And what if pussy's trash?
But
'Cause it
was
damn sure
Ashanti.
did
But it
look
was
like it.
Ashanti.
I hate to say this. Shout out to Ashanti Loving, but it did look like it was trash. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying. It's like
I done seen some shit. We all done seen some shit about her, and it looked like it was whack.
People always say, that you got that celebrity pass or whatever and all that type of shit. It's just like you risk it for. I don't know. I guess I just.
I would never risk it for her. I mean, Lord knows I go crazy over the woman that lost her black card.
It just depends.
Look what Kelly say. Kelly say, hold on, wait, trying to get to come up. He said, my wife and I are going Dudley Boys Ashanti. They
gonna tag team.
They gonna hit her with the 3D.
They gonna be jumping all off the table. Ah! But see, they gotta understand it. They got an actual understanding. Because you got some people out there that's married to women that literally the nigga would be like, damn, she bad. And the woman would be like, that she is bad. And they both would tag team the woman.
That's all communication from the beginning. You got to have that understanding.
Don't
already what it is.
You do got people out there, but then you do got people out here that don't need all that. They just need one, good chick, that don't trip a lot. Because a lot of those divorces too, with the couples that actually do be with it, because somebody's tripping. Somebody be tripping too hard.
So find out what they tripping about. Because
That's what they supposed to do.
Normally, when a woman is tripping about something, there's normally a reason behind it. Even with a man, when we tripping about something, it could be something simple as you didn't give me no ass the other day, so I'm still mad.
Communicate. Say
No,
that.
seriously.
Say that
So,
part.
A lot of times,
Communicate.
people in general just have
People
a problem with
communicate.
communicating. And
Yeah.
sometimes, this is your wife or your husband, nigga. This is we won.
Yeah.
So you gotta set that old emotional shit down for a second. Now we gotta talk like business partners. Look, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because I need to know if my business partner doing all right. Because if you're not doing all right, you're gonna fuck up the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's sit down and have this talk and stop being so fucking defensive
Because
and talk to this person.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Well,
That's truthfully how it's supposed to go.
nobody wins when the family feuds.
Shout out to Fabulous, bro. You a beast with them lyrics,
A lot
boy.
of times, a lot of shit can be.
Shout out to FAB. You a beast with those lyrics, boy.
Nowadays, a lot of people, one, they give up too easy. Two, they don't even want to communicate about the shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's just I think
Too
the
much
grass is
goddamn
greener
pride.
on the other side.
Too much goddamn pride.
Pride and ego. What we
I think
didn't we
pride.
talk about that last
I
week?
think your pride will leave you in a marriage that you don't want to be in.
Nah. It'll
Depending on how
it'll
you
damn
was
sure
raised.
execute you out that month.
Depending on how you was raised, because if you have a more religious background, you're gonna be looking at it like, man, if I get a divorce, the family's gonna look at me like this or like that, or the church is gonna look at me like this or like that. So that pride, like I can't have people looking
Trying
at
to
me
save
like
face.
that. You're trying to save face, so you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick it in. In certain situations, I feel like I think to me, even with cheating, depending on how far you done went, you done had 3-4 kids and stuff. Now you're just being very disrespectful. At that point, you may want to get a divorce.
Exactly.
Or if a nigga put his hands on you, you need to get a divorce.
I think what you were saying, I agree with
Or
what you were
she
saying, but I think it
put her
goes
hands
two
on
ways. That pride can keep you into a bad relationship, and that pride can get you out of a good one.
Yeah.
Because
That's foolish.
that pride is a beast. It goes on both genders.
Yeah.
Because you have a woman that truthfully don't want that Negro to go nowhere. She don't want to live without him. She don't want to have to go date all over again. She don't want to have to do that shit all over again.
Telling us secrets again.
But so goddamn prideful that when he say, man, look, this shit killing me, instead of saying, okay, we need to change it, they'll say, if you feel like that bitch can love you better than I can love you, well, then go be with the bitch then. And then the nigga, but then the dudes tend to stay, be like, nah, I don't want her. But if he was actually to say, all right, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go be with the bitch then the chick will be hurt. But she's not hurt because of the fact that she's not hurt because of the fact of the communication error. She's hurt because of the fact that she was so prideful, she couldn't submit to how she really wanted to feel.
She got an issue with herself because you are married. I should be able to tell you anything. So at that point, if you're not happy and I hurt you this bad, communicate that. To me, it all goes down to communication. Like, communicate that. Tell me how you feeling. A lot of times women assume, oh, you should already know how I feel. No, we don't.
So check.
Yeah, because we dumbfounded. Dudes are dumbfounded. I just want you to know that.
Like, tell me how. Me and my wife had this conversation the other day.
Oh, this finna be good.
She got upset with me for their which I had to find out 4 days later.
4 days later
She got upset with me about she wanted me to help her with the girls.
with the girls.
I didn't know. I came home.
She wanted to be Myra the mind
She
reader.
wanted basically, and we had the conversation of
I'm
like,
pretty sure she said something about
Nah.
she did not.
Nah.
She did not.
She probably showed you, but she didn't say nothing.
There you go.
But that's the thing. No. I'm not.
Come in with an attitude,
I'm like this with this is my
short response.
You have to talk to me.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, I'm one of those people that my mind is running 1,000 miles per hour all day. It never stops. So you thinking that you showed me something, that shit probably went straight over my head. Because while I'm looking at you talking, I'm probably looking over you. Like, so sometimes my mind is just going. So if you have to get my attention, hey, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. No problem. Problem solved. Because the thing about that is, I'm a problem solver. That's what I do at work. So I do it at home.
Most men are. That's their role. Because look, when we have to learn how to listen and truly listen, not to give a response. Because our first thing is, that's what we fuck up a lot at.
I'm gonna downgrade that most to some.
Not most.
Some men.
No, bro. I'm telling you, and you can look it up. It was just like we was looking up that whole thing about the husband. Yeah. Most men are problem solvers. They'll listen to a situation and be like, well, you should do this. A woman don't really want your input on what to do.
Mm-mm.
She just trying to get it off her chest, off her mind, all that. So now that she can share that with you, y'all can connect.
Which is fucked up because sometimes y'all need to go ahead and say, I just need to vent for a second. Let me tell you X, Y, Z.
Well, if I start off with
here
saying,
we
let
go.
me tell you what happened,
That's the one.
that don't mean give me your input.
No.
Oh, you just want me to listen.
That's what I'm
That
hit you.
doesn't
Look at it.
But it doesn't go like that all the time.
I got you though. That's what I'm gonna hit you with. Go ahead. You hit me with all that? For real? Oh nah, man. What?
But that's all they want at that time.
She took your lunch out the refrigerator, bro.
Has the name on it and everything. Still,
Right.
it's okay. I spit in it anyway because I knew the bitch was gonna spit. Like, you gotta sit and listen to that stuff and be like, all right, cool. You just need an ear.
Because that moment you don't say nothing.
No, but
You ain't listening to me.
There you go. There you go. And so I know for me, I only give my response when I'm asked. So like, so babe, what do you think? And I'd be like, well, if it was me, I'm not saying you do, but if it was me, this is how I would do it.
You gotta
Da, da, da.
clarify. I'm not saying.
Right. Hey.
like
Hey,
I
sometimes
said,
that
my
go.
wife, see,
Sometimes that still go over their head. You
That's
just-
why I'm not in the position that you're in, because my response to that would have been this.
Right.
Like,
But it's different. It's different strokes for different folks. I
Yeah.
mean, some
It's a lot of different
some
people out there.
actually, value your opinion and they want to hear what
That's
you
true.
think they should do.
But they gonna tell you or they gonna ask you. 9 times out of 10.
you gotta hear that what you think.
That's true.
Or what would you do? Or it gotta be something.
Yeah.
It has to be a question for me
Yeah.
to give you something. Because any other time, nigga, just shut up and listen.
Yeah.
Just shut, bro.
Straight
just
up.
shut up and listen. As much as you want to, in your mind, you probably thinking, won't you, baby, I'm just gonna buy you a goddamn mini fridge to put up.
Oh, what's up, Dave?
You know, like, because we're problem solvers. Like,
Yeah.
you could have just
That's
solved
our
the problem
natural
like
rule.
this. That's it.
What more? Did you get the call before we started? My wife called me. Was you here when she got?
At the end.
Okay. Yeah, you was here. Okay,
Yeah, I
for
was
sure.
there. I was there.
Babe, the sink such with the water, and I need you to look at it when you get home. All right, babe. See, it was not it wasn't that problem solver. And again, what did
wasn't.
say?
Look at the goddamn sink yourself to see if you can fix the shit.
But again, what was it?
Yeah.
Security.
That's it.
Conversation was the key.
Last week I gave it 3 S's: security.
What was it?
Security was one. It was sex was one.
Security, safety, and sex.
Sex and sex.
Nah, security and safety, the same thing.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Something with finances.
No, that's the financial security.
That's security.
And then,
Okay.
and then
It was
safe-
3 S's
and-
though.
Yeah, security, safety, and sex. Sex was the bonus.
It
But-
should have been false selfishness. No, okay,
Oh,
good.
no.
But safe is just whether or not you can protect them or not.
Mm.
Security meaning like you stable, this, then the third, da. But yeah, the fact that they know if something break down,
I can take care of that.
you gonna come fix this. I got a flat tire. Can you put some air in my tire?
It's a good feeling to have.
Hello,
Like, I ain't got to worry about it.
hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you got to do that, you really.
I mean, I think it's it works both ways. Like, you ain't got to worry about no hot meal. You ain't got to worry about your clothes being washed. You ain't got to worry about making doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. You ain't got to worry about going to talk to the teacher. It's different things.
But see, I ain't gonna
we
lie.
all play a role.
I'm super dad. Like if I can be there, I want to be there. So I just be like,
Okay.
I go to the like I went to open
Yeah.
house and represented, and we both pitch in where it need to be. Like this
Mhm.
last weekend, I had the kids all weekend. I was tired in the summer. Let me tell you.
I just had my Monday and they whooped my ass.
Saturday we got up, we went to swim practice lessons, whatever you want to call that came. I showed them how to use the facilities at the gym, the shower and all that. Be like, hey, look out now. Gym a nasty ass place, but keep your
Shower
shoes
shoes
on.
on, yeah.
Hey, yeah, all that, just all that. And then we got on in the car, and then my son basketball game, took him to the game, all that. Yeah. Well, they going with your mama this weekend? No, they said. So we had all weekend. Do you know I went to bed at 8:00 on Saturday?
God damn, nigga,
Roll your
dead
ass out.
time. Dead time.
So when I can be there, because I know I'm always ripping and running, I
Yeah.
try to
Fucking
be
daughter
there.
say, "You a motherfucking tired."
Yeah.
I tell my wife, hey, send it to me. Or just tell me where I need to be and what time I need to be there. I'm to the point to where pretty much when we go somewhere, I like we go out of town, my wife pack my bags. Like,
Damn.
because all I think about is do the house have what the house needs.
Yeah, it's different.
That's
strokes for
all
different
I
folks.
think about. Like, just do
Every
we-
marriage and relationship is gonna be
But
different.
it has. She knows. Like we get home, I don't like to pack a lot of clothes when we go out of town.
Mhm.
I just like to buy shit when I get there. I've been like that my whole life. And it took for the weekend before we went to Jamaica. My mom was like, she was telling my mom, like, man, he don't pack nothing. I pack all the stuff. She was like, yeah, I really don't pack nothing either. I like to just buy stuff when I get there. She looked at my mom, was like, That's where he get that shit from. Like, I understand now. I was like, see, I don't.
See, y'all be
It
on
come
that,
from somewhere.
that old rich nigga shit.
No,
bro.
it's not that.
Shop when you lay in.
No, I figured a long time ago, I'm gonna forget something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave something.
Yeah.
Like, so as soon as I get there, all right, we're gonna do whatever we're doing, but at some point I need to find somewhere to go buy something.
Where's the nearest Walmart?
Yeah, I'm cool with a little old Ross or Marshalls,
Oh, okay.
TJ Maxx or something real quick.
Hey,
Just grab some over there.
hey, Ross be hitting sometime.
It's just the headache of flipping through.
Yeah.
I'm impatient. I like to be able to just, I don't try shit on boom bam pile. Let's go.
Yeah, you already know your size. I can fit
That's
this.
y'all. Now I got to sit at the way and fucking change.
What's this made out of? Oh no, this don't fit me right. I gotta get a size up.
It
Size up.
fluctuates.
It fluctuates.
Goes up and down.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna hit these points and then we're gonna get up out of here. So, friend zone. Again, if you are in the friend zone, sometimes you're gonna stay in that motherfucker. But the stats are in your favor. The probability is in your favor, is what I mean to say. So 2/3 of people that are friend zone end up being in a relationship. And it actually be working out.
Boy, look at them stats for y'all, boy.
So hey, I'm just saying. So at 2 out of 3. So you know if you got friend zone by 3 women,
You gonna win on 2 of them. Now you just gotta figure out which 2 is gonna be. Just keep them all in the same time.
Because if
so
you
get
shoot at the
chance.
wrong one, the other 2 ain't gonna even matter. The other one did.
Man, let's entertain them all equally.
hey,
Mm.
and at the end of the day, protect your peace.
That's
Because
okay.
they will bleed you.
Bleed
If
your
let
ways.
them.
Yeah.
Men and women don't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
You know,
about to say
I gotta represent because Cat gonna
Cam about to get in and she about to get in.
Cat gonna give me that cat eye. You
I
know,
know women like to say, you know, closed mouths don't get fed and all that stuff. They like the worst thing you could do to most men
Uh-oh.
Uh-uh.
ask for something.
Tell them like it is, Ray
Because
Bud.
the thing is, if a man actually likes you,
Mm-hmm.
if you can just be telling him what's going on in your life,
Fuck them numbers.
he's gonna do it. If he's a man.
yeah,
and he
now
likes
that
you.
that true.
The
That's
second
true.
that you ask him for something, you in the whole category.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
Is it
I
really
can
like
take
that?
Listen to
Wait
me.
a minute,
Listen
wait a
to me. Because look, if a nigga, you dating a dude,
it depends on what she asks you for.
it don't matter. You dating a dude, and y'all ain't did nothing sexual, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you, oh Lord, I gotta get to work. I need about $40 to fill up my tank. And that nigga mind, oh, this 40's gonna get you fucked. Am I lying?
How much pussy cost now?
I'm just saying.
$50.
But
Inflation.
if you just so happen to be, and don't be coming with the book, because you know a lot of women come with the bullshit of, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, damsel on distress type shit. No. Just
Oh yeah, that
you
damn
having a-
in distress.
if
What
you,
type of women do y'all
if you had
deal
a,
with?
if you just
Because I
having a
am not
friendly
this
conversation.
woman. I don't need you to fill my gas tank. I don't need none of that. And I don't
Oh,
even
you
need you
wanted
to
to
bring me
limit-
no lunch.
Oh, you one of them
Nigga.
independent ones that need to be broken.
You say nigga.
I guess so. I guess so.
My wife
I
was
guess
the same way.
I ain't shit.
Yo,
I ain't say a word. I ain't say about no women.
I guess a
See,
special
I'ma tell
kind
you,
of dude.
It does. It really does. Because you gotta be, I think you gotta be strong and patient to deal with that bullshit. If y'all think that y'all can do everything that a man can do, and you don't need
I know I
nobody.
can't do everything.
Yeah, but you don't need a man to do it. I can do it myself. That's fine. But the problem is you got to see when a man wants to do that for you.
This is true.
This man is
I
trying to be a
have been
man to
told.
you.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to sit
I've
there.
been checked a time or two.
Hey, you like that though?
You know.
she do.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah.
You know,
It's how you do it.
She said,
when you
she
say,
said,
hey, no, I'm gonna do this for you.
I'm a, you
Nigga
know
be
what?
like, oh, well, let me sit down then.
And get the call on the girl.
Let me tell you what the nigga did.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually gonna put the link in the chat right quick because Tree was asking about the shirts.
Yeah, if y'all want to Four Kings podcast, ENT, gotta put the ENT in them. Go to the site. You can order them from the site
And
on T Public.
T Public. The T Public. It take a while to post. There you go. All right. And they are going for $14 right now. They on sale.
Damn, I gotta order me something.
So they are on sale right now, $14 for the next 4 hours. So
Do y'all have women's sizes?
Of course.
we have sizes for women.
Okay, White. My wife said, "Hey, Miss Cat."
Hey.
Who said my wife said hi?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to my dog Kay. It's just it's a
Profile
beautiful
picture.
it's a beautiful thing seeing you raise your daughter, bro. It's just like that's the kind of stuff I like to see on my timeline about us growing, evolving, and doing positive things and doing the right things. And I appreciate you, from one black man to another black man, for doing your thing, because it's so hard for us out here.
Word.
What?
What's that?
Let's see. Tree.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
look, I ain't gotta mess with you.
Spending more time than at work. Okay. But yeah, man. So you can do
Got it, fam.
you can do the friend zone to the end zone, but you got to be in the zone to do it. That's the best way to say it, bro.
I think if you in the friend zone with a person, they gotta actually choose you. They gotta actually like choose you. It's no such thing as forcing your way out of that friend zone.
Mm.
Either party. That goes both ways. Whether it's the woman going to the man or the man going to the woman. I think the person that it has to be a mutual connection. Both partners have to choose each other, and I don't think that happens. I don't think that happens virtual. I like socially. I don't think that happened by the mouth. I don't think they tell them, we out the friend zone. I don't think that ever happens where they just one day just, well, I don't want you to be my friend no more. I want you, such and such. Yeah, I'm down for it. I think they just got to come out,
Some
naturally
people
come out.
actually do use words, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like there are still people out there who be like, okay, what are we doing? I mean, what are we gonna do?
It was a story. It was two different stories I
Worst
read,
question.
right? The two stories I read.
The worst question.
What we doing?
Ever.
But no. So one, they were friends with benefits, and it just gradually grew into that, right? I mean, they was doing their own thing or whatever, and then at the end, you know what? I really like you. We got a decent connection. These other chicks, these other dudes, and
I don't want nobody else.
right? Boom, you end up in a relationship, and people don't look back. Everything gravy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a situation where people be friends for years, and they respect who that person is, what they've had going on for this whole time, and just miraculously they single, and now this other person single, and they was like, exact opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? A prime example. So my wife got a homegirl. She was saying, this dude and her on tough times, right? She used to talk to the dude way back when, right? And he came around and he was like, I always had a thing for you, but I respected what you had going on. And I was like, yep. See, niggas waiting in the wing.
That
It
boy
happens all
chilled
the
in the
time.
pocket.
It happens all the time.
He was just waiting for that timing.
You know what?
But they know which ones it is.
Listen,
Like
sometimes
Facts.
you can be placed in the friend zone, and that's exactly what it is.
And
You're
now that's
just gonna
true.
Be a friend,
yeah.
That's
Hey,
true.
before
and
Oh.
that's what it is, and you got to respect that. Like, don't try to push the envelope, because most times when you do that, you probably be ended up
Exactly.
losing that person.
Don't try to push the envelope.
Yeah.
Just coasting that motherfucker. Like, introduce little stuff here and there, and just you gotta let it
You
build
can tell
up.
whether or not somebody is
you know.
feeling you.
yeah, you could definitely tell.
Sometimes that friend zone can be a safe
Hey,
place,
real
but
quick before we wrap this whole sermon up, it was a situation that I think I sent it to the group where the guy and the girl, I found out that they were friends. Friend zone activity, but then they start getting sexual.
Okay.
So they start having, that type of interaction. But then the chick, cried to the guy about being evicted, that she was going to get evicted from
yeah.
her spot.
This-
So he helped her out. He said, all right, I'm going to help her out. But then he stopped fucking with her because he said he ain't want no struggling. No struggling, nah. Is that the same thing as coming out of that friend zone, or the
Nah.
same thing of dying in that
No.
friend
So-
zone?
That just
No.
puts that deeper into the friend zone.
No,
This nigga ain't
I
gonna
wouldn't
fuck
even.
you,
I wouldn't
though.
even say that.
Do you think they should have? Like, should they have waited before they got physically, into
Appreciate
it?
it, Kay.
I think nowadays everybody needs to wait, but
What-
a lot
wait
of
for
people
what?
don't.
Look here. Look
Wait,
here. What Andre three
Wait,
stacks
I
said?
knew,
Wait,
I knew,
but the law.
I knew, nigga, right, boy.
Wait,
Wait.
the law.
What?
What three stacks said? If she fuck on the first day, that just means she not a hoe. She
know
just know what she want out of
life.
life. Okay then. So look,
I think it just need to flow. If you gonna smash him on the first day, smash him. If you not, then wait. I think it just need to flow the way it need to flow.
Hey.
It's all about the vibe.
True. Everybody is grown.
So
You know.
Yeah.
and what's the difference between your vagina date 1 versus date 3? It's the same vagina.
Yeah, the only thing is with date one, she probably fuck somebody before she came.
It was a
Maybe it's the
nigga
other
in the
way
pre-reserve.
around. Maybe it's the other way around.
And then and with him,
Probably be both ways.
And if he did, you gonna have a great night. It's gonna prolong that thing.
so the difference between I ain't gonna say because men gonna give you the same Wayne because he done jacked off for every date. But
So
anyway,
so what happens when the friendships and the datings and all this other stuff just drop the rules and just they open, they honest with each other, they both open and honest with each other, and they just go for what they know.
That
There's
normally works out better than anything.
Is no well, I don't want to do this with you because I don't know you and and then he not well, I don't want to do this because I want to take our time. It's just normally like shit, we both know what we want. Let's just get what we're gonna get.
so to answer, I can't answer that question because we didn't fully answer the first one. So in that particular situation where he paid the money,
Mhm.
it goes back to that conversation you were saying that if you hit me up after we start dealing with each other, it ain't because you asked me, it's because I want to do something. I see you struggling. I know the situation. That's like a dude coming over and she be like, yeah, I'm and the eviction paperwork on the
you
on
didn't
the
set it
table.
up.
You know what I'm saying? And you see it, and you don't say nothing about it, and you just and then she go, yeah, they finna evict. What's this? They finna evict me. Oh, all right, I'm gonna holler.
That's fucked up. What you gonna do?
He wasn't feeling you like that.
Hey,
exactly.
Hey, that's fucked up. What you gonna do about it?
He wasn't feeling you like that.
But in that situation, a man should want to do, or
If that man like
No,
you,
because
he
in
like
that situation, he say I was taught that since we was already sexually active, I did it. I
you.
helped.
I don't know about all of that part of it, because
Yeah, because he said it on the video.
I know what you said. I'm saying like that concept, whatever he was taught, nigga, you get played like that all the time.
facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about all that shit, but I believe if you dating a woman, if you seriously dating this woman and you like this woman, like, and you feel like it's gonna be something other than y'all just fucking, I guess even if you're on the line of fucking,
Even if
I feel like there's two things a woman should never have to pay for if they fucking a nigga: gas and a phone bill, at the minimum. Other than that,
I don't know.
if I pay the phone bill,
Yeah, but you got women out here now that they independent. They don't even need you to pay their gas and shit.
no,
That
and all that's
situation.
cool. But I'm saying she should never. I feel like a woman should never have a problem getting gas or a phone bill paid if they fucking a nigga. On
But
the regular.
is that not putting the expectation on a situation that haven't even really been into a situation yet?
Like I said, if
I
you
would say
fucking a woman on the
Nah.
regular,
no.
I feel like you know why?
If she got a V12, you can't just put
I
regular
think
gas.
the
Hey, nigga,
friendship-
you better look at what type of car she driving.
Look, I think the friendship.
Tesla.
Be like, baby, I can't afford your pussy.
I think the
You
friendship
drive a
element-
V12.
I think the friendship element should never die. Even if the title or whatever the hell the relationship turns into, I think the friendship element should never die. Which basically means you don't be no trick and just give her whatever she asks for,
Right.
or you don't be no sucker and just do the shit. But
Right.
at the end of the day, like if it's just treat it as if it was like your homegirl, and you like, damn, you about to be evicted. Let me try to put you in position. I ain't say just cake, and
Nah,
you just had the rent money.
You come out straight asking the nigga, how long? Wait a minute. Then we look up and see that, oh, Oh, you ain't paid your rent in 2-3 months? Oh, you been trying to get me the pussy, basically trying to plan on me, a nigga paying it. So that's why I say that situation, I probably would have,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have paid shit.
Well, if the rent was $900, she wasn't. She was. It was only a month. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you 4 bands in the hole, and they ain't gonna let you get out there.
But then again,
these days.
on your point, it shouldn't get to that point because if we why are we fucking around if you can't pay your goddamn rent?
So I'm gonna need you.
Why are we going out?
Why we going out on dates? That's what I'm
You
saying,
can't
like,
pay your
and
rent.
you know you ain't got no money for your bills.
Because if I didn't exist, you was gonna have to find a way to get that
Fuck
shit
all that.
yourself.
Instead of going out on this date with me, tell me you got to go to work for overtime.
Hold on, I like how she said that. Say that one more time.
Priorities are all fucked up.
There it is.
You shouldn't be out there.
So that's
doing
telling me
the
a lot about
do
you.
if you ain't got your situation
shit together.
Don't be
Because
going
if,
to the
either
club
way,
and
if
getting
you
it
a
free.
dude,
What you in the club for if your light bill ain't paid?
yeah, because either way, if you a dude and you ain't got your shit, like you're a
Same
dude, you
thing.
about to be evicted.
Yeah.
A woman should not be on your fucking mind. Your main priority is supposed to be, especially if you got kids. Your main priority is supposed to be, hey, I got to get this money back up because I'm in the hole right now. I got to get out of that.
Find your purpose.
I always say I ain't even thinking about fucking if my money ain't right.
There you go. Because I at least need 50 to get me some.
Actually, you need more because you're gonna need that gas cash to get there. Ain't nothing worse than going to go get you none and you ain't got no gas money to make it back to the house.
But look at
And you can't stay there.
We appreciate you rocking with us tonight.
Appreciate you buying the shirt.
Appreciate you buying the shirt. Appreciate your support. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I gotta get us back on like get the podcast back out, bro. Cause I just been super busy, but I gotta get it uploaded. But again, like, share, comment, subscribe. In life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. 4 Kings Podcast, ENT, we're out.
Peace.